The founders of Forust, including myself, have all been in the 3D printing industry for a number of years. We have been experimenting for a very long time with ways to take alternative materials instead of plastics and use them in additive manufacturing. We've experimented with a number of recycled materials, but sawdust is one that we have been developing for a number of years, and it's such an available material. We can make wood products for architecture and beyond. The name of my company that I've co-founded is called Forust, and what we do is we are a wood technology company that 3D prints sawdust. The name Forust comes from forests where wood is harvested, but the idea of Forust with a U is that we think that the forests are for us being the planet. We are striving to think about alternative ways to make wood products by upcycling sawdust instead of cutting down trees. When you imagine the amount of waste that's produced every year around the world in terms of wood waste for construction, you can just imagine the possibilities of what could be done with that instead. Forust is an additive industry where we're starting with all of those pieces and parts and we're adding them together to make new products. Rather than start with the forest, we start with the waste. The interesting thing about 3D printing is that we can make any kind of product out of wood waste because we can make any kind of shape. We are actively bringing in lots of sawdust and transforming that into wood products. The market is wide open to the possibilities, but we're focusing really on the architecture and automotive spaces. The way the process works is the sawdust has to be milled down to the right size so it works in the printer. The machines that we're using roll out a very thin layer of sawdust, and then another layer of sawdust is placed over that and it sprays again, and that process continues until you have the actual part. Once that part is completed, you pull it out of the sawdust that's left around it, so that sawdust kind of nests it and protects it while it's being built. We're really excited to be at the forefront of a new way of thinking about how you make things in the world, using a new kind of technology and the impact that technology will have on the future of our planet.